Hey all my adventurers, welcome back. And as the title suggests, this vlog is about deep sea fishing in Jamaica. For those who are new here, please hit that subscription button. For those who have been with me from the beginning, I thank you so very much. And I know you guys are getting excited from this clip, but hold on, let us reel it back. LOL, you guys saw what I did there? Anywho, I was invited to go deep sea fishing by Stanleys Deep Sea Fishing as well as Tightline Charters, which are located in Negril, Jamaica. And this was my first time doing deep sea fishing, and I will say it was absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed it. It was a very unique and different experience, and I'm going to take you guys through it all with both of the companies. So you guys have to listen and pay close attention, right? Now, as I mentioned before, it's in Negril. Your girls from Montego Bay. So we had to meet at the Boardwalk Village, which is in Negril. And surprisingly, this was actually my first time coming here, surprisingly. But anywho, the meetup point was Boardwalk Village. We had to meet here at 7 a.m., which means I had to leave Montego Bay from 6 a.m. You know, while I was there, I got a little early because I'm a stickler for time. Did a little, looking around, and I noticed they had this little turtle and so forth. But then I remembered I'm going out on a boat, which means you guys, it's best to always use the bathroom before you go out on a boat. I don't know about you, but I like to use the bathroom before these excursions. And as always, I'm going to show you guys how the bathroom look. Now, let's go, right? Also, before I go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to Abstract Media, right? They're the company that made my website. For those who don't know, I have a tour company here in Jamaica. So I take people on different tours, whether it's rafting, horseback riding, waterfall, anything at all, you name it. And I offer transportation. So that link will be in the description below for the website. So if you guys want to book, of course, hit me up. And like I said, big up to Abstract Media for making this possible, and also big up to Stanley's Deep Sea Fishing as well as Tightline Charters. So that's the crew right here. At this moment, we're heading out. So you have to take a small boat to the big boat. That's Steven. That's one of our captains. Big up Steven every time. So you have to take a small boat to go out to the big boat. And this right here is the boat that we're going on for Stanley's Deep Sea Fishing. All right. And today we're going to be out there for 4 hours. So it's a half-day private charter, which is for 850 USD, right? And this goes from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. I believe there's another tour also that they have that goes from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., right? And if you want to do it for 6 hours, then it's 1,275 USD. And if you want to do a full day charter, it is $1,700. And they also have shared charter, which is at 175 per person. Let's say you want some other group. Now let's get into the instructions from our captain.
Come aboard. I'm gonna be a captain today, and Steven is gonna be a first mate. Have you fished the ocean before?
Never.
Yeah. Primary type of fishing today is gonna be trolling, which means the boat will keep moving at all times. At about 6 to 7 knots, 6 maybe 8 lines behind with lures, and then we're just gonna wait for a strike. It's pretty much a waiting game. We're gonna fish out here today. We're gonna look for birds, logs, or anything floating. It's a good sign. We're gonna fish mainly for tuna, blue marlin, sailfish, wahoo, anything that bite pretty much. And the reels, all the jogs are preset. This one right here. Once you set the jog, don't touch this one here. If you tighten too much, the fish may break the line and probably take the reel away from you. If you loosen too much, it may cause the reel to overturn. The line may jump, and again the fish may break it. So just don't touch this thing here. Because it's not a level one reel, I'm gonna also move it occasionally with your thumb from side to side so it comes in flat. If it's winding in one spot, it's gonna get piled up and stuck here and it can't wind anymore. So be sure to move it across as you reel. You're gonna hold the grip, you're gonna pull the fish first, and then take the slack quickly as you go down. Any slack in the line, the fish will shake the hook, so be sure to keep him tight. Once you get a strike, I will set the hook back a little bit faster. Steven will put the rod in the chair here. You're gonna fight from the chair. If we get more than one fish at once, some of you might have to put a belt on and stand up and fight.
Right, so those are the general instructions. Now, this boat right here is the boat for Tightlines Charter. So as I mentioned before, I actually went twice. Unfortunately, the first time when I went, we never caught anything. So I decided to go a second time. And when we went the second time around, we went with Tightlines Charter, right? Now, as I mentioned before, that's the boat. That's a surreal boat. And the prices are for half day up to 4 hours, which includes 1 to 6 person. It's $1,200, right? Each additional person is $75 each. Capacity of 12 people, right? This is a tour of the boat. I'm gonna let you guys, see. You guys can see the difference, right? So this is downstairs. Regarding the bathroom, it doesn't matter which boat it is, guys. Whatever paper there is, don't put it in the toilet. There's a bin. You put it in the bin. right? So for those who don't know, that's how it is when you go on these boats. There's also a 3/4 day tour, which is 6 hours, which is 1,800 USD and $100 for each additional person. Again, capacities for 12 persons. On these boats, when you go out there, it comes with beer, soda, juice, snacks, fruits, and a packed lunch if it's 3/4 day. But if it's half day, there's no lunch that is given to you. This is the image right here in the corner. I'm going so you guys can pause, look at the prices, see if it's something that you're interested in. You guys know I like to give you guys options, so these are the options for down by Negril, right? So again, this one is for Tightline Charters, right? And that's the boat that we were on when we went the first time. That blue boat right there. So that's Stanley's deep sea fishing right there. To be very honest, guys, both of the tours were really nice. Both all of the staff were very accommodating. So whichever one you decide to go with, you know, I know you're gonna have a good time regardless, right? Now, let's get into it, right? This was my very first time doing this. I was super excited and we're here to learn. So these are the baits. Actually, no, these are the lures. I think that's how it's pronounced. So you can have homemade lures, CNH, Nomad, Shark bait, Chatter lures, Island lures, Rapala lures, all sorts of lures. But this one is Balaho. So this is like the real fish. So the Tightline Charters, they had used the real fish, but when we went with Stanley, they used the homemade one or the fake one, so to speak. So not that either one of them won't use the other, but at the time when we went, that's just how it was, right? And you know, I was very intrigued in the entire process. I've never gone fishing at all, not even on a little fisherman's boat. So I was very intrigued. I was in tune. I wanted to learn. I wanted to see how they did it all, and yeah, it really was a very unique experience for me, and I truly enjoyed it. You don't know, so anything with water may enjoy anyways, you know. Also guys, for those who don't know, as I mentioned before, I do tours, right? I have a tour company, so the link for my tour company will be in the description below. Even if you're interested in doing this as well, coming to Jamaica and partaking in deep sea fishing, then you can reach out to me, right? And I can definitely set it up and arrange for you guys. Go over on my Instagram, check out my Instagram as well. I'm also on TikTok, Amanda's 876 Adventures, right? Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channels. I have a lot more other videos on Jamaica, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people wouldn't even believe that you'd be able to come down here in Jamaica and do this type of activity, right? So as always, guys, I thank you for the support, and be sure to share this video, right? Now, as you can see, we are setting up all of the lines. We're casting all of the lines. I'm very hopeful. You know, we really want to get in there and everything. And this particular line was so unique to me because it's like it piggyback all the way around. And now we cast the line. We're sitting and we're waiting. So I'm sitting pretty. We're calling for the fishes. Come fishy, fishy. Oh, God. Excuse me. But yeah, but in the meantime, in between time, I went to explore because, you know, sitting down there, the sun, listen to me, guys, the sun in Jamaica is always sunny and the sun is always hot. So I could have stayed down there for too long in the chair. So I decided to explore and go and sit with the captain up top. Yeah, and of course, me I got bust the captain ears because my biggest question every time we went further and further out is like, how deep is this water? How deep is this water? Oh, we just started. We're just like, oh, look at 6,000 feet deep, this and that. And then all of a sudden, we're told that we're in the Cayman Trench. Now, this is the first time I'm ever hearing about the Cayman Trench. And for those who don't know, it is the deepest part in the Caribbean Sea. The deepest point in the Caribbean Sea. Right there where I am right there. The deepest point in the Caribbean Sea. And the deepest it goes is 25,000 feet, guys. 25,000 feet. And I mean, it makes sense because it's called deep sea fishing, right? Captain said we were roughly 10 hours away from Cuba at this point where we were. And I was just like, that's not bad. Like, you know, if we did see for the next 10 hours and we reach Cuba, that's not bad. But anyways, when the captain was giving instruction, he also said that we should look for birds, anything that float, logs, stuff like that. By the way, side note, guys, you see how this boat is rocking? Listen to me, man. The boat was rocking. But anyways, we still never catch no fish up to this point, and we did like 3 hours in. So I was searching like Google. I was searching and looking to see if I see anything out there, and I did see something Right, I said this, no, no, see that out there, so I see something. So I say, yo, guys, look, tell me if you see something too. And we saw it from the distance and we decided to go in that direction. Only to see that it was some I love you balloons. So somebody out there was in love and they had some festivity, obviously, and oh, God. But, anyways, since we never saw anything, we decided to reenact Titanic as best as we could because, as you can see, the boat is a rocking. Right? When Bob Marley said, please don't rock my boat, it wasn't this boat he was talking about because this boat, baby, this boat was rocking. But it was still very nice. It has a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful view. Right? Really, really nice view from up top. I really enjoyed the day, even though we never really catch anything. But as I go, the captain said every day is fishing day, but not every day is catching day. And that's fine because you see, your girl, I'm not one to give up. I'm not one to give up. And as I mentioned before, I went back with Tightline Charter. Yeah, remember me that time I buy the mic still never come yet. I say going to buy things in Jamaica now. It take long for Amazon reach down here. But anyways, I had to do the voiceover obviously because all you were hearing in the background was the breeze. But since this is my second time around, decided to chill, engage in a little rum drinking just a little bit since it was offered to us. Yeah, I don't know why I decided to do that because the last time I didn't really drink anything even though it was there. And I did eat breakfast the last time, but you see this time around I don't know what it was, but the seasickness, oh my God, I had to lie down. I had to lie down. I'm telling you, man, wow, the seasickness was so real. I vomited over the edge of the boat, and that's where you guys should go and do that if you feel sick. Lie down for a little bit, get myself together. But your girl is down but never out. So a little bit after, I felt good again. So another pro tip, guys: if it is that you're not gonna die of hunger, you don't really need to go out there and you don't need to really eat beforehand, cause the boat will be rocking. And I knew the boat would be rocking, but I never felt sick the last time, so probably that's why I made it feel like let me drink liquor rum now. But anyways, felt good right after, and we're back at it again. I'm just kidding, guys. I don't drink that red stripe, but I was just opening the beer for all the other persons that were there. So despite being quite hopeful, on this trip, I never caught anything either. But I had to get some footage for when they actually go out and they catch things. As I mentioned before, every day is fishing day, but not every day is catching day. And I guess the third time's a charm. So if I go out there a third time, then I should be able to catch something. So these are some footage from when Tightline Charters actually went out and caught something. So you see how that out there, so like it a fight, Like, yeah, it grab on the hook and it a fight. Now, the type of fishes, right, that they tend to catch out here during the deep sea fishing, right? Marlin, mahi, barracuda, and sharks, right? So that's what they usually get. And I'm gonna obviously let these clips play because I'm telling you, when I got these clips from the captain, they're very entertaining, and this is how I wanted our trip to be. But I just never my time, and again, I'm not opposed to going out there a third time. I really enjoyed it. Being on the water is nice, and again, if you guys are interested in doing this particular tour, then you can definitely hit me up. You can go over my website, send me a message. You guys can DM me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram as well. I will also be leaving the information for these company in the description below as well. And you see how by man a fight. Yeah, you have to have some amount of local muscle if you can wheel in the fish, But normally, like the guy was saying to us, if it is that somebody has one fish, obviously you can take turns. So even though that guy was the only one that was wheeling, like, you can take turns, obviously, because at some point you're gonna get tired, right? But his work wasn't in vain because this was a catch right there. This is a marlin, right? Honest to God, like sometimes I feel really wonder if it's like, wow, like we all really out there catching something here. But yeah, and also if it is that you buck up on a school of fishes, then you can see in this particular clip with another crew that they went out to. First thing is that they pull in the lines that there is no catch on. So that's the first thing that they do, right? And then afterwards, everybody just have to take time reeling their fish, and so forth. So honestly, this is the experience I wanted, and I'm not giving up. Like I said, if I get the chance to go out there a third time, then I'll definitely go out there and do it. But again, I'm gonna let the clips play out because you'll see each person got caught their own fish because then buck up on a school of fish, and I think it's really nice. And obviously, when you catch a catch, you get to go home with your catch, right? So it was really nice. Again, guys, Tightline Charters, deep sea fishing, boat located in Negril, Jamaica. I believe they do offer it in Montego Bay, but when I went down there to speak with the persons, unfortunately they said that the boat were damaged. So again, big up the crew that was here, right? Also, guys, remember to like this video, remember to share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed already. If you're interested in doing a tour, not just this type of tour, but like rafting, ATV, jet ski, whatever it may be, head over to my website, send me an email, and I'll be happy to take you guys out there, alright? And here's a pic from the catch from what we just saw a while ago. And as always, guys, if you've made it this far, thank you so very much, and I'll see you guys at the next vlog.